Staffing shortages and hiring freezes across Oregon are making it difficult on residents and DMV employees, leaving residents to travel further for services. But Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says there are some things you can do to help avoid the lines and the travel.
Starting August 27th, the Milton-Freewater DMV will shut its doors temporarily, leaving residents to travel farther for services. This closure means Hermiston and Pendleton are now the closest option for those residents. Customer Service Manager Brian Wheaton in Hermiston says his location remains steady, but there are options.
Definitely seen our wait times increase because, we just due to staffing shortages. But our appointments are really easy to get. Go on to DMV2U. We usually can have appointments available in our offices within a couple days.
While some transactions like renewing your car's registration and filing a collision report can be completed online through DMV2U, others, like adding a real ID to a license, still require an in-person visit. The Oregon Department of Motor Vehicles says it all comes down to staffing. Chris Crabb, the Public Information Officer for the Oregon DMV, says the challenge isn't new.
Oregon DMV has been severely understaffed for years. Basically, we've had roughly the same number of staff that we've had 25 years ago, and that number is set by the Oregon legislature. But that same number of people is now serving about 800,000 more Oregonians.
Crabb says a hiring freeze and lack of money make it difficult to fill critical positions. She says the last thing they want to do is shut down offices.
We want things to be consistent and people can rely on and count on coming to the DMV, having it open, and being able to be served. And so we're doing everything we can to make that happen. But with this hiring freeze, it may lead to more shutdowns. I just don't know.
Crabb says they are looking at what they can do to keep these smaller offices open. Wheaton says in some cases, he's had to send employees to other offices hours away to help fill a role.
For an example, like Hood River was suffering a shortage in staffing, so I sent someone from here to drive all the way to Hood River or the Dalles to work that office so we could avoid a closure.
Crabb says there is not enough money to hire more employees, and that's the reason for the hiring freezes. Reporting in Hermiston, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
State officials say no other DMV locations are currently slated to close, but they warn staffing remains a major challenge across Oregon.